What's up, Pom Pom fam? Welcome back. Today we wanted to share with you 7 tips you need to know for successfully raw feeding your dogs. Hopefully this video makes it as simple as possible so you feel confident on your raw journey. So let's begin. The first tip is to do your due diligence. By doing this, you can build a strong foundation of knowledge so that when other people give their opinions and assumptions, you're not easily persuaded because you've done your own research. Of course, research is always a continuous process. I'll link a video explaining the 3 most popular raw diets video and wolf study book in the description so you can check that out as a resource. The second tip is to join a community of supportive people who are on the same path as you. This is important because they can answer questions you have based on their own experience and knowledge. Then whatever you do with this information is up to you. I prefer real whole food and an appropriate diet that is healing for dogs on a regular basis, which is how I found the RMF group. The community is on fire there, always providing support and feedback, and the admins and founder of RMF are on top of their game. The third tip is less is more. By studying wolves and wild dogs' diet, we know that they eat whole prey, fruits, and have fast days. These are the 3 main components to their diet. Depending on the age, the balance may be a bit different. However, the concept is the same. Correct feeding means less supplements, vet visits, vaccinations, drugs, and steroids, but most importantly, it means biologically appropriate food and health. And if you enjoyed the video so far, remember to subscribe and like the video. The fourth tip is to not mix kibble and raw food together as you begin to transition. The different ingredients and structure of the food will mix together unpleasantly in your animal's stomach, which can cause digestive issues. We don't want to mix dry processed food with raw fresh food. These items digest at different rates. It's a good idea to start your dog on a 1 or 2 day fast so that all the previous food is pushed out fully before you transition to raw food. This way there's less risk of digestive issues, but it will also encourage your dog to eat raw since he has an empty stomach. The fifth tip is to be aware of detox symptoms in your dogs. If you're feeding correctly, it's quite normal and even encouraged for your dogs to go through a detox. Detox from previous diets, vaccinations, drugs, etc. Anything that was not meant to be in your dog's body will have to come out, hence the saying, what comes in must come out. So if you're feeding correctly, do not stress about detox symptoms. Instead, work with your dog to help him journey through the detox in a more comfortable way. When the dog detoxes on the RMF diet, the symptoms will most likely come up in cycles. But each detox cycle goes deeper. Eventually, there will be no more symptoms. You can read on the RMF diet for more information. Resources will be in the description below. The sixth tip is to monitor your dog while he's eating. We all know that raw food is what nature intended for dogs to eat. However, some dogs are real foodies. That means they literally gulp and don't control the portion of food that they eat. When they eat too fast, they don't chew on their food and it can be a choking hazard. Or they might throw it back up in a few minutes because it didn't settle in well and then they'll probably just eat it up again. This happens to people and other animals as well. And if he eats too fast, just cut it up into smaller pieces or use a slow feeder or even hand feed. Literally holding the meat with your hands or an object so that he has to gnaw on the bones to rip it off your grip. Comment below if you have a foodie in the house. The seventh tip is to monitor their poop. Their poop tells the story of what's happening with their body when they eat certain foods. It's normal for dogs to have loose stools in the beginning of transitioning just because our new diet is being introduced. But within a few days to a week, their poop should be firm. You may notice feeding mono meals help firm up their stool and it's easy to digest, no diarrhea, no constipation. You may notice his poop is just way too hard. This means that there's too much bone content or lack of water content food. Observe the poop because the poop tells you the story. So there you go, guys. If you enjoyed the video, click subscribe, like, and comment your own perspective on raw feeding and tips to help anyone on the fence of transitioning. Thanks for watching, Pom Pom fam. We'll see you next Thursday, and the Pom Pom Bros love you.